Hayas and higher healing vibrations. Let's get right into affirmations for the inner child. How is your inner child? Go ahead and place your hand on your upper abdomen. That is your solar plexus. Breathe deep and greet your inner child. If you haven't done so already, start to communicate and open up communication for the energy to be present for you and him or her to connect. Call on them, greet them in the morning. Hi, good morning, inner child. How are you? How are you feeling? Is there anything I can get you? And just start to embrace this energy. All right, it is, let's see what the cards are in store for us. Yesterday was about spirituality. Today it's about anger. I allow my anger to have a voice. December 2nd. Living in my dysfunctional home was like sailing a boat through a hurricane. I lived in fear of being capsized by sudden outbursts and unpredictable rages. "Don't yell at me," one or the other of my parents would shout. "I'm the adult, you're the child. Go to your room." I received plenty of anger, but I could not express my own. I was terrified of the anger of others. I tried to keep my world calm. Because I have not learned to express my own anger, it comes out sideways. It whines, it masks itself with false sweetness. Sometimes my anger is hidden even from me, and I become depressed. Today I will permit my inner child to express anger. When I allow my anger to speak with its own voice, it delivers its message succinctly and waits for an answer. I am not afraid of my anger. All right, say this with me. I allow my anger to have a voice. I allow my anger to have a voice. It is important. Anger is an emotion, and it is important to allow that anger. The energy of the reading for the birthday is already coming up, especially if you're struggling with anger, your shadow side of yourself, accepting and embracing shadows when they come. You're being asked to go there at this time, and I'm being asked to pull out the selenite wand. We even have a tower here, but selenite was ready to come out. Okay, let's pull some cards on this anger. Allowing the anger. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for those souls here today, working with their inner child and their emotions of anger? Can they have... So we have the Seven of Roses. Allow yourself to feel anything you feel by looking at the card. Pause the video if you would like. Seven Roses, you have a lot on your mind. So it's overwhelming you to think about accepting your anger. But you do begin to do so with this Ten of Skulls present. Well, the option is you can allow it to consume you, or you can begin to learn how to grow and take control of your emotions in a courageous way. The numbers 7 and 8 are coming in. This is suggesting that you were 7 or 8 years old when this came about. Oh, you actually have maybe 78 was the year you were born. or 7 or 8 was the time you were 7 or 8 years old when the confusion came in of of realizing you have anger, but then and understanding what anger means, but deciding at that time to either reject it, embrace it, face it, or just continue the cycle. So the confusion, yeah, are you going to embrace this opportunity to clear your mind of your own self-destructive ways, your flaws, your insecurities, the thoughts that you have in your mind that are not really yours, the ones that you're repeating from the time you were 7 or 8 years old, from the time that you were in the environment of hearing the "don't yell at me" from your parents or guardians, to "I'm the adult, you're the child, go to your room." Starting to let that collapse and fall away. This has a lot to do with black tourmaline being our crystal this week. This is black tourmaline in quartz. For further information, check out the birthday reading for today, for December 2nd. Okay? We do go a little bit deeper with that. You can also pause the video and meditate with this stone and help yourself start to feel the anger. And I wanted to say fear instead of anger. Some of you are afraid to feel your anger, afraid of what you might do. Oh, hi, Valentine. Little love. Little Valentine love came up to say, so love is what you must do. Yeah. If you're confused and not sure of what emotions to go with, allow your emotions to go with loving yourself. And this is the first step for some of you, because I instantly heard they don't know how. Well, one sure way to get to love yourself on a deeper level is to release what is not love in your life. And these thoughts, these could also be people, your environment. If you're struggling with addiction, or you're struggling with society, what society has placed on you. Maybe you're trying to actually have some space in your relationship with one of your parents, and there's either cousins or siblings or friends that are judging you for this. You have to allow all of that to fall away, including anything negative that you're building in your mind that is not real. Make sure you're basing it on facts and reality, trusting your intuition. But can you trust your intuition in this state? Make sure you are checking in with yourself regularly, okay? But this is completing. One sure thing that you're going to gain from this right now is you're going to gain clarity. It's been foggy and hazy, disorienting, confusing. It's because a lot of transformations have been you've embraced this year. Now you're going to step into learning more about who you are. Being the dealer instead of the player. You're embracing, you're acknowledging and honoring your anger with this energy. You understand how to allow energies that are unpleasant, shadow aspects of yourself to be felt, expressed, and cycle through. You've gained a ton of knowledge in this state. So keep going. Let's keep going and know that Spirit is with you throughout this process. Hit that subscribe button and like the video. Feel free to share with me in the comments below where you're at. What are the things on your mind? Is it your emotions? Is it your relationships, your artistry, your job or career, where you want to go in life, where you're at currently? You have questions about spirituality. A lot of things can surface once you start to dig deeper on expressing yourself and having your own sense of who you are. So allow this to happen. That's the message I have for you today. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.